yeah. Get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little. What's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters. Without the IR at the end, the reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out the walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds of their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision why I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Yeah. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop paper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist when window shopping. Gotta sow your No other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cars, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy high. Yeah. Falsely idols get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, I just the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the car. Really for lifers.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Right to the air goes Dart. That's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Up the middle they go. Kidd. And we'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. They got 5 through the air last play. Now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw his dart. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Through the middle of the field. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 145, tying in with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Makes the score Eagles 7, Giants nothing. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. At their own 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
19, Tiger, 19, Cougar, 19.
They run the counter. Kidd. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down. Kidd. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Eagle defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come into passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Now a 3rd and 6. Throwing his dart. That is caught. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon.
10 more there and another first down.
And the tight end is certainly positioned built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession in terms
to the right side and intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six to lead. Well, Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick-six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in your 6, already up a pair of touchdowns? They got everything going their way early on.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-six. And now the kick is away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. That's complete to Jalen Hurd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air, dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Looking to throw a dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A missed He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
To throw now, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
First down, New York.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dart. Over the middle, complete. It's Ortiz. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a handoff from the middle. Kidd. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They go play action with Hurts. Quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, and now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. There's some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Down, Giants.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kidd. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Sack.
Here's Dart. That's complete to Slayton. And it'll break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. For a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here's Lewis. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Get into his own 20 after breaking through the contact. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Eagles send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the 2nd.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? Dart. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. That's taken at the 25. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Quick hitter here is complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. This time they stay on the ground. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown. St. Cloud Barkley with his 2nd touchdown there in this first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Giants. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
21, Giants 19.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And running with power here. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
Well done.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Trimmer. Hey! Count up, Yanni. Go Silver, ready? Motion.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be out of bounds Giants here, a yard shy of the 25 to the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that deep.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a two-score. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And the right end, touchdown, New York. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, highlight film, that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. And we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 153 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
180.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is intercepted. 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Point after try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Giants 33, Eagles 28.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. A first down carry for Barkley. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
2nd and 9.
Throwing is Hurts. And it is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Hurts going to give this to Shipley. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And a good effort to spin free from that first wave, but they still hit him behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Keenan. And able to use his blockers to get this out over the 40. 78 yards rushing for him down to this point.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Let's go now.
Now Dart. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So you look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. And he's got his target. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down, New York.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing, Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Mikey, 18.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Dart going to look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on third down. Dart from the gun on third down. Got a man, Slayton. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, Dart.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a first run could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 8.
To throw is Dart. This is caught. Touchdown. Darius Slayton from 13 yards out. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Throwing his Dart. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they find another try for 2.
Eagles 34.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Defense on territory, cuts up the football. And who's got it? The Giants. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you've just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
They'll run on first down. Kidd, 97 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
46. Eagles 34.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nice move by Lewis. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Takes us up just short of the 30 when he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He finds his man complete. That's Sanchez. And important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
47-yard line.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a row, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
And he's going to get this past the 50 into the Giant territory. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
A 7-yard gain.
Again, it's Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
37-yard line. A gain of 2.
And they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This throw nearly intercepted. The big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now it's all incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he is caught. And they'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20. They need to score and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before it's out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatline.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Here now, 2nd and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. This is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
He's to the 20. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 93 yards. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after this goal. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Eagles 34.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offensive going against them.
Yeah, that's a game where Purple comes out because now it's not a tough loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. On third down, Barkley. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bed. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bed. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on him, not